Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and there's a link to my coffee account in the description. If you're able to support the channel that way, it is greatly appreciated. So today we are playing some Izzet Creativity. So this is a deck I've run into a couple of times on the ladder. It used to be quite popular in the format, but then it went away for a bit, and maybe some people are trying to bring it back. So the idea behind the deck is pretty simple. You have Indomitable Creativity, which is 3 red X, destroy X target artifacts or creatures. For each permanent destroyed, this way its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until an artifact or creature card is revealed and exiles that card. These players put the exile cards onto the battlefield. So the idea behind a deck like this is that it really runs no creatures apart from what you're trying to target with the Indomitable Creativity. So we have ways of creating tokens through Deduce, through Fable of the Mirrorbreaker, Prismari commands, Shark Typhoon. And yeah, we can essentially just target our own stuff with creativity, then go and get our big finishers, which are Atraxa and Valgavoth in the main deck. And once these are on the battlefield, they will either close out the game themselves or generate so much value that we will be able to win the game. So yeah, token generate, creativity. Yeah, it's a fairly linear combo deck. So yeah, it's kind of just protecting ourselves for long enough to be able to get the creativity off and yeah, win the game that way. So yeah, in terms of protecting ourselves, we've got Volcanic Spite, which is a good way of getting our combo pieces out of our hand as well. Censor, Spell Pierce, good sort of backup counter spells, particularly if the opponent's trying to interfere with us going off with creativity. Fable of the Mirrorbreaker obviously provides a kind of engine by itself. And then we are running 4 copies of Unable to Scream as well, which is just a good way of kind of interacting with the opponent in the early game in a way that, yeah, just kind of deals with their problem creatures and leaves us to do our thing. We can win the game, obviously, with a Shark Typhoon as well if it goes long, either by cycling it for a big shark or playing or hard casting it. But yeah, primarily the kind of the combo is the way we're going to try and win. So in terms of lands, pretty self-explanatory. Fair few red-blue dual lands. We've got a Soken Zan as well, being a token generator, and the Mirax. Both of those kind of give us additional tokens if we need them. Just basic mountains, because of the kind of mana demands of casting Indomitable Creativity, does require us to have quite a lot of red mana. So yeah, 3 basic mountains. Sideboard, so Aether Gust. Yeah, we got a way of kind of just slowing down the opponent who's primarily running red and green decks. Narset, shutting down the opponent's card draw. Obviously, good dig us into our creativities as well. So despite being an Izzet deck, we do have 4 Leyline of Sanctity, which just gives us hexproof if it's in our opening hand. So this is a way of protecting us from hand disruption, because that's one way the opponent can kind of interfere with what we're trying to do. A couple more Shark Typhoons, so we do have the option to board into some more sharks. And then a couple of other kind of finishers for the creativity target. So Sire of Insanity, which is good anti-control, just makes the opponent discard their hand. Portal to Phyrexia, which not only makes the opponent sacrifice 3 creatures when it enters, but then kind of provides recursion of any creature, and yeah, just provides that inevitability. And then we do have a land in the sideboard, which is Mistrise Village. So this is about just protecting our combo from counter spells. If we have Mistrise Village, we can just prevent the opponent from countering our creativity or any other spell, but primarily that one. So yeah, it's a good sideboard, this. I think it's been kind of workshopped a little, and yeah, it does certainly help provide some consistency to the deck in those post-board games. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let's take it onto the ladder. Okay, so on the draw with an okay hand. Having Valgavoth in our opening hand is a bit meh, but I think this is fine. Rakdos, huh? Okay. Obviously, in an ideal world, we draw a volcanic spite, which let us put our Valgavoth back. Yeah, I think that's probably the right move. I think I'll shock this in just because I might need to put this on red. Do we want to make that scream? I might as well, I suppose. It buys us some time. Marvellous. Okay, that worked out quite well. That less so. Yeah, I do need something more, please. Like a fable or something. Cycle shark now. Okay, creativity's good. So we'll pop that straight away, which will go and get us a Phyrexia. Okay, let's choose another unable to scream, as much as Fable is great. Take a Mirex. Yeah, and a Prismari command seems fine. 3 extra cards is good. Let's see if they have an answer for... No, they don't have an answer for a Phyrexia, which is good. Okay. So, I think... Let's put Portal to Phyrexia in as another win condition. Leyline of Sanctity we definitely want in this matchup. How do I feel about Aether Gust? Maybe a couple of Aether Gusts just to answer some of their red spells. So 7 cuts to make. Unable to Scream felt good there, so did Spell Pierce. Maybe Trim Censor on the draw. Although Censor does answer a turn 3 Annex, doesn't it? They do have quite a lot of powerful 3 drops. Yeah. I'm not fussed about Shark Typhoon, I don't think. Maybe Fable gets a little too easily answered. Trim a Prismari command as well. Yeah, this makes us quite a controlling deck, I think, but do we have enough token generation for Indomitable Creativity this way? We've got Deduce, we've got Prismari command. Maybe we don't, actually. Maybe we do need... Yeah, maybe we need all 4 Prismari commands, a couple of Fables. We'll go down 1 Spell Pierce. Yeah, actually, let's just get rid of the Aether Gusts. Yeah, I just don't want us to lose our main game plan. Yeah, this is reasonable. Volcanic Spite gives us a way of getting a Phyrexia out of our hand. Obviously, it's a shame we don't have Leyline, but I don't think we can necessarily pass up a hand like this. I am duressed. It's fine. The sensor's worse when they can see that I've got it. But you know. Okay, fear of missing out. Sure thing. Well, we've got a creativity that they weren't able to get us with, so weren't able to take out of our hand. Pretty good news. Not falling for that. Okay. So Volcanic Spite this one. Put a Phyrexia on the bottom of our library. Draw a card, that's good. Huh, go away. So they were about to hit me for 4 here, which is not ideal. Fear of missing out does a lot for a 2-drop. Almost too much. Okay, well, I'll censor the Shieldred. Doesn't advance our game plan, but I think it's the right thing to do. Okay. Babadum. Gives us access to... So I could deduce... or Prismari Command. Prismari Command is probably better in terms of what it puts into my hand. Ideally, I'd like to Creativity for 2. If that's not possible, then I'll learn to live with it. Another Shieldred. Okay. Well, let's deduce in response. Or do I want a Prismari Command in response? So I'd create a treasure. I'd two redraws. I suppose it's functionally the same thing, isn't it? And then I could always cast deduce if I don't particularly like what I see. Yeah, okay, that's not terrible. So let's ditch Leyline and Volcanic Spite. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to accept we're creativitying for 1 here. I can't wait another turn, so yeah. And then if we hit Portal to Phyrexia, then that's pretty good news. Yeah. So there go their creatures. Another Shieldred, eh? Okay, well, I'll have one of yours. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much. We've got inevitability here. I'll take that block because I get to play another one. So yeah, we'll deduce. We'll deduce again. Get Shieldred back. Okay, okay. So yeah. Do this again. Cool. Okay, there we are. That is a pretty good demonstration of how the deck works. Fine. This happens to me from time to time. I record a video where just everyone's playing the Demons deck. I don't know why. I do apologise to my viewers, but there's not a lot I can do, unfortunately. That is what happens. Yeah, you never really want to see two Merexes. It's too awkward in terms of the colours of mana. Perfect. Yeah, let's proactively spite this, stitch a Prismari command, and hopefully draw a different land. Okay, that's perfect. Sure thing. Okay, okay. That's fine. Trainers doesn't hit enchantments. Interesting. Playing a bit liberally with our own life total here. See, the temptation is to wait, but like I'm not sure that we can because we risk just a Thoughtseize or something. So I think we've got to go for it now, rather than waiting for two. As much as it'd be nice. What are you gonna get for me? Valgavoth would be great here. Why, thank you. I can't remember. I don't think Rakdos Demon's main deck Shieldred's Edict or Liliana anymore. That's perfect. I mean, that gives them some life back, but like Valgavoth is a 9/9. I think they're going to struggle here. I'll get a Fable of the Mirror Breaker into play. I'll hold up Spell Pierce in case they do have some sort of answer. Okay. No, I'm not going to be running out of life anytime soon. So yeah, let's Spell Pierce the Fatal Push. I think that's fine. Then that gives us the Fatal Push that we can potentially use. So I think that's worked out pretty well. Why, thank you. I shall simply have another. So yeah, they're getting 8 life now every time they draw, which is not ideal, but... Okay, let's get rid of that demon. I think we can double spell to get rid of Shieldred. No. So they're down to 6. I'm on 27. I could have played Shieldred there, couldn't I? Maybe I should have done. That would have cancelled out their life gain. I always forget with Valgavoth you don't have to spend mana, it's just life. Wow, they are going hard on the annexes, aren't they? That's fine. We can cast Shieldred next turn. Because I don't think they're going to have an answer for Valgavoth anytime soon. Yeah, Blade of the Oni's fine. That can be Fatal Pushed. Let's start with a Blade. Play Shieldred. Cool. Okay, yeah, we did get there. Fine, it's Rakdos again. So yeah, Leyline of Sanctity can go in. Portal to Phyrexia could go in. Yeah, I think we'll stick with trimming the sharks. Trimming a couple of sensors on the draw. One Fable. Maybe one sensor, one spell pierce. Yeah, because sensor can still hit stuff like Shieldred later on. I mean, there's an interesting question here how aggressively I want to mulligan for a Leyline. I think this is actually... Well, I suppose Volcanic Spite answers some of their early creatures, but will they have kept many of those in? I think I might go take one mulligan. Okay, this is almost the same hand, but slightly better. So yeah, we'll pop back one of our Spites. Have a Leyline. I do hope you've kept a lot of Thought Seizers in your opening hand. It does look like it. No, go away, Valgavoth. You're not wanted here. You're supposed to wait. Okay, that's fine, because now I can get rid of it. Yeah, okay, good. I've seen this game before. They love an Urborg, don't they? Okay. Let's do this now. Then I might draw something like a Spell Pierce for... Okay, doesn't matter. Creativity, yeah? Well... Let's... chill for a turn. What's the opponent up to? Okay. Play Prismari Command. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, so I guess I have to ditch a Traxer here. Okay. Kind of love it, to be honest. Sure thing. So I don't think there's any value on pulling the triggering on creativity now. They probably have another removal spell, based on the fact they haven't played very much. Now that is interesting. But I am willing to wait, because I can potentially try and get 2 creativity triggers here. It's a shame I can't get my Atraxa, but, you know, we'll learn to deal. Yeah, I think we'll wait one more turn. I mean, this round, I'd kill them with mites. They'll die of poison before anything else. Okay, let's creativity for 3. Cool, brilliant. Okay, that's 2 pretty easy games against Rakdos demons there. Okay, let's see if anyone wants to bring anything different onto the ladder. For a Yorion deck, this seems like a decent opening hand. So one of the many multicolour Yorion decks. But which one, I hear myself ask? Do I want to cycle 1 sensor? No, I'd rather not show them what I'm doing quite yet. They might play into my counter spells otherwise. Yes, this could be Niv to Light. That would not be surprising. I wonder what this matchup's like. Probably not amazing. There. Nobody likes Sylvan Caryatid. Make it go away. Let's have a shark. Why not? Treat ourselves to some shark-based activities. What are they going to do? So this is almost certainly Niv to Light. Which, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Find out, I suppose. Nothing? Alright, I'll just play Deduce then. Got ya. If only the creature they had didn't have hexproof. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Discard Volcanic Spite. It's not a huge loss, I don't think. Would you mind tapping out, please? In some ill-fated attempt to do something. Okay. Do I care about that? I don't think I do, to be honest.
Oppose me and be reduced to rubble. My rage cannot be quelled.
I don't love the fact they haven't discarded. But let's make some tokens. Why are you here? Why are you like this? Okay. Looks like I'm creativitying for one then. Do it to one of these. Well, yeah, let's attack first. Make a statement of intent. Boom.
I'll come for you next.
I'm ready. Don't think I won't spell pierce whatever it is you try and do. Valgavoth, here we come. Now then. What's it to be, opponent? I mean, I've put my shields down for them to have, like, a bring to light, so... Oh, you public menace. I don't know why it took them so long to decide to do that. Yeah, there go my creativities. Okay, this has all gone quite horribly wrong quite quickly, which I did fear might happen in this matchup.
My will is stone and steel.
What am I going to do about this Nahiri? Probably just die? Is there any way of me winning this game? I don't think there is. So, I definitely want Sire of Insanity. Do I want Portal to Phyrexia as well? 4 different win conditions? I mean, maybe I'm taking out Valgavoth. Yeah, it dies too easily to mass removal. Maybe that's crazy. I don't think it is. It's probably crazy. Dumb. I'll put in Mistrise Village in this matchup. They might have some counter spells. I think I want Narset. Volcanic Spite is probably a lot worse. And we'll just keep one in. Yep, let's do it like that. No, thank you. That's better. Ew, what am I going to put back, though? Am I putting back a land? Is that wild? I've got some redraws. Yeah, maybe I am. Got to kind of go fast here. Will you stop appearing in my opening hand? It's always you as well. Nobody asked you to be here. God's sake. Land? Alright, fine. I won't have a land. Oh dear. Could be one of those matches. Cosmic punishment for putting back a land. Yeah, I think we gotta try and go for it here. Okay, cornucopium I can cope with. Traxer you can go. So can Unable to Scream, I think, here. Yeah, let's take the block. I could destroy. I could destroy their cornucopium. Yeah, let's see what they do. Yeah, you can have a beanstalk. Why not? Fine. So, what do we think their last card is? Is it a counterspell? Who's to say? Let's destroy that, create a treasure token. Now, do I want to pop the creativity here? I'd leave my... It all depends on what that last card is. So I could do it for one. That would let me hold up Spell Pierce, but if it's a Dovin's Veto, Spell Pierce doesn't matter, and I think that's the obviously that's the counter spell of choice for this deck, so screw it. Woohoo! Shame I couldn't also get a Traxer, but you know. Swings and roundabouts. At least that's a Niv Mizzet, I suppose. Gone. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Portal to Phyrexia and Sire is quite a fun combo, isn't it? Okay. Maybe I do want 8th August as well, as it's a good tempo answer to Fable, Bring to Light, Niv Mizzet. Yeah, go on. Let's put in a couple of 8th Augusts. Maybe in exchange for some sensors. Valgavoth back in. No, I don't think so. That seemed to work out quite well. Go away! Why are you still here? Okay, these top decks have been kind to us this turn, this game, rather. I shall simply play my own Fable of the Mirror Breaker. And laugh! That's fine. They want to use a leyline binding like that. That's okay by me. I think I'll ditch one of my deduces here. Play Fable number 2. I don't have a huge amount going on though, so they could just Niv Mizzet me here. Yep. Yeah, I don't think this is an exceptional matchup for us by any means. Yeah, I'm just going to draw Deduce, am I? Fair enough. Okay. Looks like I'm passing the turn. Yeah, nice top decks to start with. Then I drew all four copies of Deduce and no creativities, and it all went a bit downhill after that. Are they going to risk a Bring to Light? I wonder. I mean, it's riskier to 4 open mana, but it's not like I can do anything if they do. Well, I could draw and see what happened, but that's an answer to Censor. It doesn't answer Spell Pierce or 8th August, though. To be fair, neither does that, so okay. Let's see what they could do with their Bring to Light. Could they get Tybalt, maybe? Is that a thing people do? I mean, I could potentially Creativity for 2 next turn. Maybe even 3 if the draws go my way. What have I got here? Kolagom's Command. Okay, fine. Okay. Discard Prismari Command. Yeah, that's frustrating in terms of, like, stopping us getting another... Oh god, that's awful. Why, you absolute swine. God, am I going to give them another turn? I mean, I hate the concept of that, but like, this is in my hand now, which is awful. So I kind of need to get both of my other things. So yeah, I think I am going to give them another turn. That's not too bad by itself. Neither is that. Fine. Okay. Well, in which case, let's cycle Shark Typhoon for 2. And fire off our Creativity for 2. Which will let us get Sire and Atraxa. Obviously, these are slight nombos because I'll then have to immediately discard my hand, but so I'll actually just submit 0 here. But they don't have anything in their hand either. What was that? Dovin's veto. Okay. Fine. Do I have lethal here? Yeah, I must do. Copy Shark. Yeah. Whew. Wow, that was very back and forth, but we did win. My goodness. I thought that might be a rough matchup, but yeah, we were able to just about get there. Fought to fight through a hardcast Niv Mizzet as well. Let's see what mythic we have been rewarded with. It's not a very good one. So yeah, I can see why Creativity's... Where is it? There it is. I can see why it's increasing in popularity a little. I mean, it's a good deck. It's solid. It's got some good finishers that it can go and get. Mistrise Village obviously helps it with some redundancy, not redundancy, with kind of resilience. Yeah, it's a good deck. I enjoy playing it. Got some, yeah, being able to get Sire or Portal as well is pretty good. Yeah, it sideboards quite nicely, I think, in the meta now. Leyline is obviously great against certain matchups. Sire is, Portal is, yeah, you've got a lot of things you can go and get. Not, maybe the Aether Gusts could be replaced with, like, a couple of those could be Mystical Disputes, perhaps. I don't know. You've got a lot of answers, I suppose, to spells, but with counter spells. I don't know. Never felt like the Aether Gusts were doing a huge amount, but maybe. So yeah, that is the deck. There's a deck list here in the description as usual, so let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Contribute to the Coffee account if you can. And I'll see you next time.